What's up, my people? Elite Kings, my Elite Kings. What's up? We are back. Yes, we are back. So I want to read out of one of my favorite books, guys. It's called the Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 by Harry B. Johnson. He has his own YouTube channel called The Revival of Wisdom. Make sure you check that out, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna read the topic and then I'll kind of go over it. Time to take my takeaway. All right, guys. Here we go. You know how we do it, Elite Kings. Let me fix this. I literally got the phone on some books. Yeah. We just making it happen. We're just getting the message out there, all right, guys? We're not worried about all the trinkets and all that. We're just going to get the message out. We're just helping people. That's all we're doing. Here we go. Corinthians 4:4. Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. And then here we go with the reading. Saturn / Satan is the god of the world because he is the computer / simulation our mind projects our soul into. Saturn is the Lord of the Rings. It is the first celestial body we pass through when we incarnate into this world and is the outermost layer of the soul system. As soon as we enter Saturn, we are now in the world of time and space. Hence why Saturn is known as the Father Time. Or Chronos, meaning time. You know, the Chronos machine when you clock in for the companies and all that. In astrology, Saturn is known for being the great teacher because in this world of Saturn, our mind gains knowledge of physical restrictions and dualism. The mind has no restrictions, but in the physical world has restrictions. When our soul enters the game cube of Saturn, we crystallize into physical matter, carbon 666, and gain the beast mark. Magic by Manly P. Hall. Satan, he is key to crystallization. The Romans depicted the god of Saturn with a clock or eating his children. Saturn crystallizes you into the physical body, and anything born in the physical plane has to die in time. It is part of this game. The clock symbolizes time. Saturn eating his son is a metaphor for us being born into physical bodies and time eating us away. We are all sons of Saturn, and he will eat us through the process of life and death. Saturn is symbolized today as the Grim Reaper, a skeleton figure wearing a black cloak and a scythe in his hand. Black symbolizing death and bones symbolizing Saturn ruling the bones, crystallization. Corinthians 4:4, Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. Saturn is the god of this world because it's the physical / material world / third dimensional, and Saturn crystallized all material things. Saturn blinds the mind. Saturn blinds the mind because the process of your mind and soul incarnating through the 7 celestial spheres and then finally reaching the earth makes us forget our true divinity. Once we get to earth, we are operating out of the root chakra, matter over mind. The symbol for Saturn is even showing matter over mind. And if you guys realize the symbol for Saturn, which is right here, the cross represents the body. And then right here, this represents the moon, which is the mind. So it represents matter over mind. And if you realize this is the exact same symbol the exact same symbol that TikTok has, and it's the exact same symbol as the corona. I don't know if you've seen that. It has like a hand staff. That's the corona, which means matter. So TikTok symbol means matter over mind, and Corona, the beer company, also means matter over mind. I don't think they have a picture of it here. But yeah, so, you know, my takeaway from that reading, guys, is you can see what's going on. There's a lot to take away from that, especially with the whole Saturn thing being like Satan. But really what Saturn is the first celestial body that our soul passes through, which makes us into physical form, which is the mark of the beast. The physical form is 666, 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, which is carbon, which is the carbon 666. And that's how we gain the beast of the mark. So there's 3. There's the soul, which is the observer. There's the mind, which is the projector. And then there's the body, which is the vehicle for the mind and soul. And so what's going on is what's been going on in the 3D realm, which is the 3-dimensional, which is, it mentions here. Let me read that part again, actually. I like that part, how they mentioned that, the 3-dimensional part. It says, Saturn is the god of this world. So Saturn is the god of the world, which we consider the devil, because it's the physical / material world and 3rd dimensional, and Saturn crystallizes all material things. So Saturn crystallizes all material things. It's like we passed through it. We passed through Saturn first, and boom, we became crystallized. By the time we got to Earth, we're a physical body, our soul. So, my takeaway from that reading, guys, is everything you see here, the three-dimensional, which is good news. This is good. This is actually good news. The three-dimensional, man, I get fluttered right here. The three-dimensional is an illusion. We are not the 3D. We are not what you see with the two eyes. Let's not take what we see with our two eyes that serious. Let's relax and really start to realize who we truly are, which is a soul, which is spirit, which is all powerful. So in a way, it's like our soul is kind of in jail, the rib cage, our soul, saying interesting, right? So really like the heart is, I would say, is the base of the soul. If we had to name one part of the physical body that signifies more of like the soul, or what would be the closest thing to the soul, from what I've studied, would be the heart. So you have your heart, which it's more of the soul. Okay, that's the subconscious mind. That's also where Jesus said, place your net on the right side of the boat. And then there's also a scripture in the Bible where it mentions something about you'll be on the right side of God, or something like that. So the soul is the emotions, the feeling. That's more of the intellect. The soul, the heart, the emotions, the feelings, the creativity, the visualizations, the magical part, right? And then you have your mind, which is your thinking, which is your conscious mind. That's more of the intellect. That's more of, what we're using to kind of function out here. But of course, your thoughts, your conscious thoughts, connected with your soul, your emotions, your feelings, your creativity, the right side of your brain, your subconscious, boom, boom, is actually what's making the 3D. Yeah, it's not making it, it's selecting it. So, we're actually out here to experience a beautiful life, guys. No matter what's going on here, even though it's 666, we have the mark of the beast. We just have to remember, guys, that no matter what, we are still spirit. We are the soul, we're the spirit. We're still the sons and the daughters of God. And God is behind this all. There's a plan for this. There's a reason for this. This is not random, my people. So it's very imperative, important that we smile today. We smile. We say thank you. And we speak positive all the time. This is just coming from your boys. It's just coming from me. It's imperative that we, and this is my opinion, we speak soft self-talk all the time, positive. We have conversations on positivity. Okay? We get good rest, good sleep, guys. We drop the alcohol, we drop the drugs, we drop the tobacco, the cigarettes, the weed. We drop the porn, we drop the masturbation. We drop having sex with a bunch of random partners. It's imperative that we work out every day, work out this body, this physical body, this vehicle, work it out, because still our soul and our mind is still inside of this physical body. So we still have to make sure we're maintaining this physical body so that this vehicle can operate in this 3D realm. Whether it's a hex, whether it's a curse, it doesn't matter. We're out here. Let's make sure that we're taking good care of it. We're eating healthy food. We're working out. We're staying sober. And then we're reading. We're expanding our mind. We're reading books. We're learning. We're reading great books. And I actually have my phone is actually sitting on the Bible right here. It's behind. But we're reading great books, guys. We're reading great books. I want to show you guys some of the books that I'm reading right now. And expanding our mind, learning. Expanding our mind, learning. And positive self-talk, positive visualizations, positive conversations, sobriety, fitness, nutrition, personal development, classes, courses, mentors, coaches, and aligning with God daily, being faithful, being honest, showing integrity, and servicing, helping, giving back, like I am doing here with these videos. Give back with no expectation. Just give back, help, guide, lead, be the light, be the leader, be the king, be the warrior. Okay, exercise, read, be a philosopher, be a warrior, be a philosopher. Okay, no matter what, guys, reading all this stuff right here. When our soul enters the game cube of Saturn, we crystallize to physical matter. No matter what, we're gonna be out here. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna be the leaders, and we're gonna remember who we are. We are the spirit, which is infinite, which is abundance, prosperity, love, health, wealth, peace, love, success. So yes, you never get sick. You never get ill. You're never going through hard times. Your soul, your spirit does not don't do these things. What's going through the hard times, through all this, the sickness is the physical body. This is why we need to take care of it. So we stop identifying with negativity. But still, this is an illusion. What's real is your spirit, which is all perfection, love, health, wealth, happiness, love, success, peace, health, wealth, boldness, courageousness, all positivity of the spectrum is what you are. And your mind is a projector. Your mind is what's projecting your soul out here. Actually, right now, what's speaking is my soul. Right now, my spirit is speaking. Every word is a prayer. Every word is a manifestation. It's an unfoldment. And how does this word get unfolded out here? Through the mind. The mind is the computer. The mind is pretty much like the middleman between the spiritual realm, where my soul's at, and the physical body, the 666, the mark of the beast, the out here, the 3D. The mind is the middleman. You could say the mind's like the 4D and the spirit's the 5D, and then the out here's the 3D. So go back to the 4D. Go back to the fourth dimension, which is your mind. See the positivity. The kingdom of heaven is still right here. Your mind, your subconscious mind. Okay, my people, I love you guys so much, man. We're going to continue to spread the message. We're going to continue to be positive. We're going to continue to spread sobriety. We're going to continue to spread fitness, nutrition, health, wealth, happiness, love, success, joy. And we're going to do all the things we have to do to become true self-masters. EQ, emotional intelligence, not reacting to the 3D. Why don't you react to the 3D? Because the 3D is not you. The 3D is dead. The 3D is dead, my people. The 3D is dead. Out here is dead. Remember that. Don't react to what's out here, because when you react to what's out here, it keeps happening. Because you're throwing emotion. You're throwing your heart into it. Laugh at it. Laugh at it. It's not real. It's not real. It's an illusion. And it's already done anyway. It's an illusion that's already done. Go back to the kingdom of heaven. See perfection always. Okay? Don't identify your financial statement with what is on a paper. Identify with your financial statement here. See your financial statement abundance. See prosperity, unlimited money in here. The kingdom of heaven. Go within. See it. Visualize it. Because this 3D out here is just an illusion. But see, when you start seeing it here, it's going to crystallize out here. It's going to crystallize into the illusion. But you saw it first within. Don't try to get it out here first. See it first within. And then when it unfolds, you'll be much more appreciated of it. And you won't be enslaved to it. When you try to get it out here first without seeing it here, you will be enslaved to it. When you get it in here first and you have faith, and then it manifests and unfolds out here, you're not enslaved to it. You're a master. I love you guys so much. Remember this. You are bold, you're courageous, you're strong. Hey, we in here. I love you. Vamos.